Okay, now let us talk about the LGBTQ agenda. And I've been accused so many times of being a hater. I'm stirring the pot. I'm making trouble, right? No, look here. I know that people who are of the LGBTQ persuasion, I know that they pay their taxes. I know that they are good people. They are hardworking. I know that many of them simply mind their business, right? That's all good and well. Nobody got no problem. Nobody out here trying to mean them any harm, trying to destroy them in any shape or form. No one got beef with them, and I don't have any beef with them. But we're going to talk realistically about this agenda, where it comes from and where it is going. Now, first up, when it comes on to people who are of that persuasion, LGBTQ persuasion, it's an entity, it's a spirit, right? So when that spirit takes you over, you tends to take on the personality of that spirit, right? Now, for a lot of people, they see these people as being peaceful. And to part, I do agree. But you need to understand that the further we go into the end times, the more these spirits gonna take over your loved ones. They're gonna take over your families. So these people that you see as peaceful, tax paying, minding their business, doing their own, raising their children, they're not going to have that much say in what they do, because these spirits gonna take them over completely. They're gonna take them over completely, and we're gonna get the days of Noah, and we're gonna get the time of Lot, right? When the angels were on earth trying to warn Lot, these men wanted the angels, and the angels had to defend themselves, right? Because of the loss that is going to come over them. So if you're into bestiality, necrophilia, pedophilia, all of that, you're not going to be able to control that spirit. For now, while the earth is not covered in complete darkness, we know you are law abiding, you are paying your taxes, many of you, you're minding your business, many of you. And I can attest to that, right? So nobody's after you, but I'm telling you what is to come. The spirit that is living inside of you quietly, right, is going to completely take you over. You're not going to be yourself. You're not going to be able to do the things you normally do and think the way you're thinking. It's going to take you over. This spirit, this agenda is deeper than what a lot of people is really telling you. Now, let's go to the book of Daniel. In Daniel 11, verses 37, it tells us, neither shall he regard the God of his fathers, nor the desire of a woman, nor regard any God, for he shall magnify himself above all. And what that is telling us, it is telling us about an upcoming figure that is coming. And this figure won't have any desire for a woman, right? So this world that we live in is going to completely change. And a lot of people is not ready for that change. And you have the governments across the world that is working to enable this change. They are pushing for this change. So when I come out and I talk about this agenda and people think that I have anything against these people, I don't. I just see miles into the future and see where it is going. And it is not good, right? It is not good, because they're making sure to push this agenda on you. Because I tell you this, years ago I had this vision, and in this vision is as if something has landed, right? And every step I walk in this vision, there were piles of people on the pavement having sex. Every walk, because in the vision I was looking for my friends and family, and I was saying that they cannot stay at this particular side of town. I have to move them because of what was happening. Every walk you walk, every few step you take, there is a different group, say about 15 or 20 people along with what looks like entities, and they were having relation. That is where it is going to go, right? You're going to wake up and start to see people out of control. They're just on the road having relation, and when they are tired of having it amongst themselves because the law will protect them, then they're going to turn on you, your children, your animals. That is where we are going, because unfortunately, the good people of this earth that's supposed to speak up for righteousness, they are not speaking up for righteousness. So therefore, darkness is creeping in because we don't have a lot of people speaking up for righteousness. So this agenda is exceptionally dangerous, because what is happening, you are glorifying entities taking over your loved ones. You're celebrating the fact that your loved one have a demon inside of them. And while that demon is, what should I say now, a little dormant, right? It's a little dormant. It's a bit docile for now. It's not going to stay that way for a very long time, right? That entity is going to completely take over the person. And you're not going to recognize your loved ones. They're not going to behave how they normally behave, law abiding, caring, loving, taking care of family. They are not going to be that way. I have seen it, and it is coming. So please don't throw stones and believe that I'm out here being a hater to these people. I'm just trying to give you guys an heads up of what is to come, to prepare you and your loved ones and let you understand this thing is not as simple as you see it. And if your government is busy creating laws to support entities actively living in people, you have a problem. You basically have a problem, because that government is demonic and it is very antichrist. We're living in the end times. We need to pray and say, Glory be to the Most High.